Like, y'all should really humble yourself, because my brothers and my men friends told me that a lot of y'all be stinking. Don't come for the messenger. I'm just saying. They said that I don't know if y'all don't know how to reach to your butt, like butthole. But they say y'all be kind of smelly, so y'all need to check up on that. Y'all need to, because I believe them. And they say y'all don't know how to take the deep. This what they saying though. Me personally, I don't know. Do not shoot the messenger. But I believe them
though. Your man and his friends and your brothers be going to strip clubs to see the very same girls. They be sleeping with the very same girls. There's no way you can have this much confidence to vouch for a man, because they're the very same people to be disappointing you. Moreover, there is many reasons to why BBL girls will probably be stinking. You cannot talk about the hygiene of women without talking about the hygiene of men, period. This is why gynecologists are so expensive. So sleeping with a man just because is expensive, because you don't know what kind of bacteria he has or what kind of infections he has. Now, moving on from the sexual activities, other reasons could be that bodies do change. And most of the time also, skinny girls who used to be skinny, and throughout their family there's always been skinny women, perhaps she gains weight. And in gaining weight, she does not know how to cater for her body because there's nobody there to teach her. So now she's stuck with this body that she does not know how to cater for until she learns how to cater for it. Like, for example, when I was young, I was thin, right? And then I grew up, I started having big boobs. In my family, there isn't really women with big boobs, but there's women with ass. And I did not know how to cater for that. So I used to not know if I should bath underneath my breast. And so I spent a lot of my time not bathing underneath my breast because my breast was also sagging. So I would be dirty here and then I'll be itchy. So I'll start to scrub them. And because of that, I also have a reminder of the sweat that I would be sweating, and then there's stained underneath. So I have this black stain that will remain there forever. Even now, I know that this is how I'm supposed to cater for my body because I learned, because it's a learning curve. We shouldn't be doing this to women. Is really not nice. And this also includes women who do BBLs. Like, they don't know, like me, they don't know. They just need somebody to teach them, and then it changes their hygiene. So it's really not nice to be coming after women and telling them about their hygiene, especially as a man. You cannot do that, bro. Do you know how much men stink? But you don't get us coming here on the internet telling you that you stink, that your private part stinks, because it does. For some reason, there are men who believe that they don't stink. For some reason, it's weird. It's so strange. But you guys do stink. It's a reality. We all stink. We just need proper hygiene, proper training from people who are kind enough to teach us. So we shouldn't be doing this cloud on the internet. It's really not nice. It's really not cool. And it's really not something that you would like as an individual being done to you. Okay? So let's be mindful. We are not kids, right? And I mean, kids even behave much better than this. Do better. At the same time, you'd be the very same girls doing a BBL. Hello? You'd be the same girls because you cannot afford to do a BBL. You are here cloud chasing. Now your boyfriend is trying to boost your self-esteem, but clearly you don't have one. Because how the hell do they feel comfortable in telling you these things about other women? Clearly you're chasing clout. So do better. You're a lady. Behave like one.
Dog, I knew this would come up one day. I just knew it. Listen, bro. See, and it's so crazy because I was off that Pat Run and then Henny thing. On top of that, I was off that Zah. So, I got a big nose, so I can smell, but after all that, your smell gonna be a little off. I hope she don't see this. Let's just say, bro, she slept on the couch that night, and that was just me being nice because I was drunk. At first I put out, but I felt kind of bad, so I just put on the couch. But it was bad. Let me know if y'all want the background story.
From a surgery girl herself, but also a female that comes from thicker women. This is a thing that people after BBLs don't know about. So to help out with that smell, I suggest you guys get men's deodorant, put it in the creases of your thighs. In the creases, don't put it in your vagina, that's weird. And then if it's really hot, put it in the top part of your crack. I just feel like I've came from bigger women. I didn't get the bigger hips and everything, which is why I got this. But I will suggest that the deodorant, spray deodorant, like Secret or whatever the fuck you use, will work too. But I've been taught that since I was young, so that's why I don't have a smell. Stay safe out there. For me, myself, it was a sweat thing. So, yeah. I don't know about y'all, but yeah.
Okay, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me that girl don't remind you of one of them pick-me characters that the girl be doing. Like, she like dark skin. I'm gonna tag her so y'all know who I'm talking about. But she sounds exactly like one of those skits. My brother said that y'all be stinking. Like, girl, what did that have to do with a BBL? Like, those two things really don't have nothing to do with each other.
Okay, I saw this video and y'all know I couldn't help but stitch it. Now, y'all are going to have to go back and watch the video to see the ignorance that she is spewing out. But pretty much she's saying that the BBL girls, whoever got a BBL, we need to humble ourselves because her man or whoever, her brother, the man she knows said that the BBL girls be stank because we can't get up in our butt to wash our butt. It's really sad to see the way that BBL women, is that even a term? Like, the way we simply get torn apart for just existing, minding our business. Again, I will say, go to her page, go look at her profile, and you see the type of women we dealing with. So that says enough right there. Nevertheless, getting a BBL does not change your hygiene. If you a dirty bitch before you get a BBL, you're gonna be a dirty bitch after one. If you are clean and you're up to par and you keep your hygiene, on the forefront of your mind before getting a BBL, it's gonna probably be 10 times better afterwards you get a BBL. So y'all do better, do y'all research. Like, it's so many things that happen for women to have smells. BV, because your man is cheating with Sam, Polly, Tanisha, Wanda, the bitch at the strip club, all these people all over and coming back to you and you think he faithful, but it's so much stuff that women go through. So let's not be ignorant and say, oh my gosh, you get a BBL, your coochie stinks. Like, bitch, do better.
There's no way any straight man is commenting on a woman's hygiene. Straight men for the last 3 decades have been telling us they don't wipe, wash, or even touch their butt. And now they're sitting here talking about BBL booty stank. Are they sure it's the BBLs that's smelling a little funky? I just find it crazy how men will sit here and find a way to break down and criticize and judge anything a woman does. Meanwhile, they won't even part their own butt cheeks in the shower to let the water hit it. You know how many horror stories I've heard about women talking about they've let a man, they did something with a man, or they started to do something with a man, and the moment he got up, he left a streak on their sheets? Or how they bought flushable wipes for the bathroom, and he did not touch them, they sat there untouched. And we're not even gonna talk about the ones that still use a 12-in-1 body wash.
Y'all be sounding weird, and then y'all be like, how come every time we say stuff about women with BBLs, y'all always want to say we a hater or we broke? Because, quite frankly, and I don't even have a BBL, but I just don't understand why y'all are so bothered by women who want to enhance their body. If that's what she want to do, that's what she want to do. Just like you would be irked if someone came on here talking about women wearing wigs or women wearing colored contacts or women wearing lashes or women wearing fashion over fashion. It all fall under the same thing. It's mind your business. It don't affect you. Women with BBLs do not affect you. Then made it worse by reiterating some stuff you heard a man say. Men don't say goofy stuff every day. I don't know. It's really weird behavior. It's low-key kind of misogynistic to me, but I guess go off.
Okay, so I have an entire theory on this. Hear me out. So, as somebody that has a big butt, has big boobs, has big thighs, okay, it gets hot. It gets hot. And I live in Florida. So, some things that come along with having a big butt, having big thighs, having big boobs is under boob sweat. Your thighs aggressively chafing together. You leaving a little imprint occasionally if it's a little too hot. Basically what I'm saying is we be sweating. So the way that I care for my body hygienically has changed over the years as my body has changed. So growing up, I didn't always have big boobs. I didn't really get big boobs until I was like 17 or 18. I had no idea that boobs be sweating like that. Okay, so I had to learn that. Adapt, if you will. And I've heard this multiple times from either my friends that have gotten their bodies done or from guy friends who have been with girls that have gotten their bodies done. And I've seen multiple TikToks about it. If you have any of the things listed, you know what I'm talking about. So my theory is that the women that are getting their bodies done, usually those women have smaller frames. They didn't have the big butt. They didn't have the big thighs. They didn't have the big boobs. Key why they're getting the surgery done. So because these women are getting these surgeries done, they never learned how to care hygienically for that body type. They learned how to hygienically care for their body type. Say you get the surgery done at 20, right? You spent 20 years caring hygienically for this body type. And now you wake up and you have this body type. You're going to experience things that you've never experienced, and you're probably not going to know how to deal with them. And what works for some bodies does not work for all bodies. So that's my theory, is that these women getting these surgeries never learned how to care for the body type that they're getting. So it's not going to be fresh and clean all the time if you're not keeping it fresh and clean all the time. And if you've never been taught how to keep your double-decker booty clean, you're not going to know how to. So that's just my theory. Let me know what y'all think. I'm curious to hear the opinions, but that's what I think. I think these women just don't know how to care for the body that they've now switched into. And on a side note, because I hear this so frequently, instead of bashing these women and being like, ooh, you're dirty, you da-da-da-da XYZ, why are we just not letting them know, whether it be a sexual partner, whether it be a close friend, why are we not letting them know? Instead of bashing them and talking behind their backs, how are they going to fix a problem that they are not aware exists in the first place?